In this video we're going to discuss the ATM, or also known as the MAT method of marketing. It's a great way to turbocharge your business growth and highly recommended as a simple and duplicable way to build your business. How does it work? It's using this Facebook group that we created called Digital Tycoons Real People, Real Results. In this group, all that we show are the 5-minute overview video and results of people's trading. There is no mention of Silver Star Live, no mention of their logos, no referral URLs. It's just real people posting real results. And you can use this to provide social proof to your prospects that you're sharing this with. That's why we call it Digital Tycoons, Real People, Real Results. So how does it work? You can approach this from two different strategies. One is called ATM, add, tag, and message. So you could add a person to the group. So I could do a search for one of my Facebook friends, and basically it comes up with that person, and I can add them to the group. She's now being sent an invite to the group. I can also, so that's the first bit, is add. Now I can actually tag that person. So I would tag them, for example, in the 5-minute video and leave a comment. So you do the @ symbol, Ellie Trang, there she is, and I could put there, hi Ellie, take a few minutes to watch the video and check out the results people are having with this great little software that is making people money every week. Okay, and I submit that, and that will notify her in her timeline of basically that she's been added to the group and also been tagged in that message. So by tagging, I can specifically direct her to a post, and then basically if I wanted to, I could also find one of these results that she might find interesting, like Rachel's here, and I could also tag her in this message as well, at Ellie Trang, and there it is. Okay, so my point is, that's the add and the tag. The message component, I've got a series of little messages that I've done up. So I've put them all in a folder here. I've got what I call my ATM reply. So basically what I do here is, I'm just going to minimize this a little bit so it fits in the screen. Okay, and it's like, hi Ellie, how are you? We've all heard about how artificial intelligence and robots are changing industries, businesses, and replacing humans in many jobs. And it's a little bit of a blurb. It also directs her to the video. I've just added you to a Facebook group where real users of the software are posting their results every day. Here's the address for the group, and from Michael, and a little blurb at the end here. When we talk, I'm also going to share a strategy of how you can take as little as $730 and turn it into 9 different income streams in little as 4 months. Okay, that's one approach. The other method is what's called the message tag. So the message, add, and tag. In other words, if you know somebody really well and you add them to a group, they'll probably trust you that that's a good thing. Maybe there's someone that you don't know that well, and if you just added them to a group and tagged them, they might think, what are you doing? Why did you add me and tag me? So you might message them first, then add them, then tag them. So for example, I've got a little message here for MAT, message, add, tag. So I've introduced the idea to them, and I've said to them, go to the Facebook group and add yourself. Or I might say to them, I'm going to add you to the group and tag you in a message. Look out for that in your Facebook notifications. So that's the other approach, is message, add, and tag. So ATM, add, tag, and message for those who trust you and know you. Message, add, and tag for those who don't know you so well. I've shown you how to do that by simply choosing one of your friends and doing a search and then the @ symbol and their name in a post. You know how to send a message. You can do it through Facebook Messenger, through WhatsApp, through Skype, through text, whatever. Have those little copy and paste messages ready to go. I store them on my phone and also on my PC. Basically, you want to be doing this every single day. You want to be adding maybe 4 or 5 or more people every day until you have achieved the outcome you want. And in Silverstar Live, ultimately you want to have about 12 to 15 people personally enrolled. You need 11 to maximize your income potential, but if you're going on a long journey, you always want a few spare tires. That's why you want a few extra, because the reality is we have a retention rate of about 90%, but some people will stop. So it's good to have a few spare tires. The fortune is in the follow-up. So don't just rely on adding, tagging, and messaging, or messaging, adding, and tagging. Follow the person up and answer questions. Your goal is not about trying to harass them into joining. It's just making sure they get all their questions answered so they can see the value. Use your upline support for a 3-way call so you can bring in a third-party expert to validate. Another aspect of this is make sure you contribute towards this group. As you get your trading results, day 1 and end of each week, post them in the group here, because together we all win. The more people posting their results, the more social proof there is, the more validation. But no mentioning Silverstar Live, no Silverstar Live logos, no referral URLs, just screenshots of your trading results. And feel free to add a little personal note of actually how excited you are, whether you've ever traded before or not, anything that also personalizes the message. Lastly, make sure you add the disclaimer at the end of your post. That's really important to protect you and us. So I hope that was helpful for the ATM and MAT marketing strategy.